Several years ago, my husband said to me, "You know you slurp your coffee." No, I don't. He said, "Yes, you do." I got a little testy, okay? I said, "Look, I've been drinking coffee since I was 3 years old. It's an Italian thing. Anybody else? Like, yeah, you start. My nanny would give me a little bit of, coffee in the morning. I'm a professional coffee drinker. Trust me, I don't slurp my coffee." I love this man. He's like, "Okay," and he walked away. A couple of days later, we're in our shared office. I have my coffee. He's sitting next to me, and I start drinking it. He's sitting there. He starts mocking me. Slurp, slurp. Oh my gosh, I slurp my coffee. I mean, big time slurping. So I did what all human beings do. I defended myself. I justified myself. I said, "Well, see, I drink my coffee black and it's hot. Yeah, so the slurping helps to cool it down. Yeah, that's why I slurp." He looked at me and he said, "You slurp your wine too," okay? Busted. Imagine if he would have handed me a pamphlet that said, "Here are 10 ways to stop slurping your coffee." What would I have done with it? Why are you giving this to me? I don't slurp my coffee. You cannot expect anyone to adapt their behavior if they're not even aware their behavior needs to be adapted. And that's why the very first strategy is you've got to heighten awareness of disruptive behaviors. Because remember, we've normalized deviant behaviors for such a long time, we don't even notice them. Can we really break the cycle when it almost seems like we've hardwired bullying and incivility into the nursing profession? I'm going to tell you we can. Meet Lainey Brown, Clinical Director, Labor and Delivery, Inova Fair Oaks Hospital. Woohoo, Fair Oaks! Lainey's in our certification program, and anytime we start working with a department, we always start with a baseline culture survey. And I saw Lainey's results, and they weren't good. Hopped on a Zoom call with Lainey, and she was so visibly upset that I even said to Cheryl on our team, I said, I think Lainey's out. Like, I think she's going to quit. Like, that's how upset she was. It's like, how many of us do that? We get bad scores, bad metrics, and we view them as personal failures. Yeah, why do we do that to ourselves? So, worked with Lainey. She realized that, you know what? It's not a personal failure. I can't fix something if I don't know what the problem is. Now I know. So let's get to work. A year later, turnover decreased from 25% to 12%. I was with Lainey last week. That's 0% right now. I didn't even have time to update my slides. 0 vacancies. Most improved department and team member experience, an increase of 18%, and hot off the press, one of their metrics, question about do I feel a sense of belonging here, increased by 41%. And now look at Lainey. She's presenting on healthy workforce and telling other leaders how she did it.